Now let's start with Laravel 8 because Laravel 8 has many new things. So let's start with Laravel new and in-depth Laravel 8. What a good name. And I'm using Composer 2.0 and you should use this because 2.0 Composer is very fast. So if I search for Composer version, you can see it says 2.0.0 RC1. That means it's not released, but it's in a better version. So you can use it and you can simply go to Composer 2 and here we have what's new and changed. At the bottom, at the really bottom, you will find this one. Try Composer version 2 today, and you can update the Composer with a snapshot. That means the new version, and which is extremely fast. So it's done, and let's start with Laravel 8 on the VS Code. So Laravel 8 has many breaking changes, and breaking changes I'm going to show you. First, let's git init, and I say acm at, that means it's the alias I have created, and first before doing anything. Okay, so now let's go to the Laravel website. So laravel.com is here, and on this documentation you will find everything related to the updates. So you can go to prologue, and we have an upgrade guide and high impact changes. First is model factory. So remember, we have used the models in our application for the testing purpose, and if you have not on this course, but you have already used the factories, but the factories are now class based instead of having them as a, you can say, functional based, and everything is fine. You can define your data here on this factory and everything will work fine. But since it is a breaking change, it's given here. And what you need to do if you want to have everything on your previous project as the same, you don't want to change anything, you need to install this legacy factories, which is going to give you the ability to use the functional factories inside your Laravel 7 or lower version of the Laravel. Okay, so this was the breaking change. Then the second breaking change I want to show you is let's say we have created a simple controller. So PHP artisan make controller, and let's say test controller I have created, and then I will go to this routes web.php file, and I first clear everything, and then I will create a simple route which is going to be a get route on the base URL, and I will say test controller at index. Okay, and open the test controller, and in this index method we need to create, let's create an index method, and here I return a view which is going to return actually the welcome page. This is having a no problem, but if I refresh, I need to first start the server, PHP artisan serve, and then localhost 8000. If I visit now, it says test controller does not exist. Why is there? So you can see on the routing part, it's now given that you need to use this class instead of providing the string. This means instead of providing something like this, I need to say in an array, first is the controller name, which is test controller, and we need to import it here and give the class and then the function name. Let's see, is it going to work? Yes, it is working. So this has happened because if you go to the providers, we have an app, we have a HTTP, we have where we have the provider here, and then we have a route service provider. Previously on Laravel 7 or below, we had this protected namespace app HTTP controller, and that is given here. But now you can see it is commented. What if I uncomment it? That's good. And if I try to go and refresh this page, still no issues, because we are having an absolute controller path, like using the namespace. But what if I go with the previous way of using the controller and the method? Refresh, and you can see now also it is working. If I go and comment this and refresh, you can see we are having this problem. Uncomment it, we don't have any problem. So you have seen that although people are looking it as a breaking change, I don't consider this as a breaking change. So these two are the real thing. People are frustrated with the Laravel 8, but now it's not having any kind of issues with this Laravel 8. And so Laravel 8 is this one. And if you have any queries related to any other things on this upgrade guide, you can write to me on my email, or comment on this message, or comment on this video, so that I can create a video on that topic if you have any issues. So now let's upgrade our previous project to Laravel 8 and see how we can actually upgrade our Laravel application to Laravel 8.